Folks, we've seen a lot of interesting games so far, and it is now time for the final group stage match of this 2023 FIBA Men's World Cup. It's Iran versus Spain, and yes, Iran is playing for pride, but what an upset this would be. And again, for heavy favorite Spain, the reigning champions, a chance to build on and hopefully defend their title. Hello, everyone. I'm Mihir Sinhasan. Thanks for tuning in. As it's late at night in Jakarta, Indonesia, where this game is being played. Early morning here in Phoenix, about 6:30 here, so bright and early, but nonetheless, get in for a good day as both teams are on the court. The referee will stand in the middle. We'll have Spain in the all red, Iran in the all white, and with that, we are underway. The tip goes towards the right, towards Spain's backcourt, as taken up here by number 24, that being Nunez. Nunez knocks it around. Now down low for Juancho Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez knocks it around, gives it off to his brother Willie, who lost it there for a second. Juancho runs to the corner. He's able to save it. And now hurtling down. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Nunez looking for options, pitches it out. Willie Hernan Gomez just fires off a shot as the shot clock expired. It bounced around. Last touched might have been off of Iran, number 10, Peter Grigorian. Grigorian might have been the last one touch. Pardon me, it was actually with Spain. Already 30 seconds into this first quarter, as Iran now gets their first possession on the ball. They dribble through, now back out into the side. Long three, and that's good. Iran with the first points of the day. That one knocked down by the man I just mentioned earlier, Grigorian. Back with Spain. Here's Willie Hernan Gomez standing at the edge of the circle, now onto the wing, the middle right elbow, if you will, inside the box, inside the rim, and shot put in. This time by Juancho Hernan Gomez. Those two have been quite a focal part of Spain's offense over the years, including right now. Iran again in the box. Shot up, pop off is no good. The mid-range jumper back out towards Grigorian. His three is no good. Ball still bouncing around as it's trying to be saved there by Hassan Ali Akbari, but he can't do that in the corner. So ball goes back to Spain. Minute 30 into this one, Iran up 3-2. Not too much scoring so far. But again, good chances so far. Nunez knocking it around towards Joao Parat. At the top of the key, now knocks it out towards Nunez. Nunez hurtling around, still at the edge of the three-point arc. Now fed in down low. Off the turn, Parat juggles out of the rim. And again, chances not falling for Spain so far. As Iran keeps on going. Ali Akbari off towards the right wing now for Grigorian. Grigorian settles out, now pitches it around. Now towards the left-hand side. Good dribbles down the side. Akchali plays it down low again. A good feed, and now a chance for a three. That's airballed. Right when the shot clock buzzer went off. Large possessions as here comes Spain the other way. Fast break. Three on the right wing is no good. Rebound tried to be grabbed there by Juancho, but it's grabbed back by Iran. Grigorian rattling around, lifts it off now towards Yakchali. Yakchali looks for options. He's inside the curve. He got the feed in. It was a good feed in toward, I believe, couldn't tell who it was. Maybe Ali Akbari, yes. Couldn't get the shot in, but he will head to the line to shoot some free throws. Closest player there might have been Joao Parra. Might have actually been Willie Hernan Gomez. Hassan Ali Akbari playing with Mihan CSI, 7'2". Something that you don't see in the NBA level as he shoots and scores on the first free throw. 27 years old. But again, 7'2". Pretty good sign as the second free throw is up and good. So Iran up 5-2 on Spain early on in this one. Iran, a team that only led for about 5.5 minutes during this entire tournament. As here comes, a good move by Nunez to split the defense. Now down the middle, there's a dunk to capitalize it there. Juancho throwing it down. He saw the seam right up the middle, and he delivered. Here comes Iran the other way. Good dribble as the ball's knocked around. Now a chance on the wing, and the corner three is up and in. Enam Yakchali, the great answer. Spain again, Nunez. Foul called there on Gregorian. First foul of the day so far. So not too many fouls so far. We had Willie with one. As the ball's going to be kicked off, looked like Yakchali's foot. That'll be a little reset for him. Iran, let's see, Yakchali. Pardon me, couldn't tell. Gregorian called for the foul. Knocked around again. Nunez trying to hurl forward through the middle, tried to set it out on the wing, the left wing, towards Parra, and he read it wrong. But a little too far, and Parra unable to get there. So once again, Spain continues to trail. As I mentioned before, this is an Iran team that held the lead for a good chunk, and almost, rather, did not hold the lead for a good chunk in most of the games they played. Play stopped here. Looks like personal foul. Iran jump ball. They'll get it now on what is their right-hand side of the court. Gregorian to take the inbound. Knocks it off right towards his play. That's going to be number 14. And now towards number 8, Yakchali. Yakchali dancing around. Takes a long range too, but it's too far. And here comes Spain the other way. Nunez able to hold on to it. Almost lost it on the side, but here he is going down the middle, right to the area. Flips it out, back, and now a three from the left corner, or rather from the left wing. No good there by Juancho. Gregorian. Gregorian facing some pressure from Nunez. Still trying to move around for a little bit. Try to bounce it off of Hernan Gomez, and his floater, that is Gregorian's, is no good. Here comes Spain the other way. This one laid off to the middle. Juancho again. Or rather, this time it's Willie Hernan Gomez. Willie playing your center today. Juancho playing one of the forwards. As Spain going with a 3-2, if you will. One center, two forwards, two guards in their starting lineup. Yakchali. Yakchali again. Going into the middle. That's a good feed out to the side, but the floater's not up and in, though. Nonetheless, good chance there. Nunez again. Inside the area at the center there. Now lofted in. Down low. Lofted again. Into the top of the key. 3. That one juggles out by Joel Parra, who had the chance. Now chance going forward. Iran holding a lead up 8-6 here as we have 4:41 left to go in this first quarter. Mohamed Amini. Amini finds a seam down the right-hand side. He's got it. Make it 10-6 in favor of Iran. Juancho trying to answer the other way. Spinning right now in the paint. He can't put it up and in. As here comes Iran. Amini. He'll settle around for a while. He was originally going to take it right to the bucket. Iran actually has about 10 fast break points per game. That's the one category they actually lead Spain in when it comes to offensive production. Yakchali now out again towards Amini, and he got the 3. Left wing, and Iran up 7 on Spain. So we're more than halfway through this first quarter. Nunez. Oh, he lost it there. Here comes the man himself, Kazemi. Knocks it in. First steal of the day, and another fast break point. Iran on a 7-0 run right now, as here comes Juancho trying to answer the other way. He does. Busting down the middle, and he just once again puts it up in the middle left part of the paint area. Now here comes Gregorian, bouncing it towards the logo. Now, again, middle right, edge of the court, edge of the arc, as Gregorian feeds it in. A good chance there for Ali Akbari. Somehow saved as Ali Akbari gets a chance with 2 seconds on the shot clock, and he can't put it up. Now Spain on the other side. What can they do? Willie out towards Paria. Long 3, wide open 3, and he gets it. First of the day for Jose Nunez, or rather Juan Nunez. 250 again. Jagorian at the logo. Now at the elbow. Right elbow, that is. Back towards Jagorian. He tries to play back. All the way back here. Chance here. Kazemi. Pardon me, is Yakchali. So you got Yakchali wearing number 8. Amini wearing number 8. Or Amini wearing number 6. Jagorian with 10. Kazemi number 14. All of these dunks. How about the physicality at the rim so far? And most of it going in favor of Iran. And Spain with a quick answer late there. Juan Nunez knocking down the 3. 15-11. Iran leads Spain here in the first quarter. 2:35 left. As we see a change here, it would seem like it. Alex Abrines on the bench for today. He had a pretty good effort so far in this FIBA World Cup. Now chance here. Charlie Amini. Amini dancing around the top of the key, very close to the edge, still dancing around. Pops off inside the range, and he gets it off. Long range too. Just a little bit inside the arc. And Amini able to answer. A chance for Spain, though, on the other side. Right elbow in the court. Is Para leaving it off again. Chances again. Chances galore for Spain, if you will. Santi Aldama, who just checked in, lofts it out towards number 4. Para with a 3. Might have been inside. Actually, no. They're going to call it a 3. So now for Iran, it's about to keep on scoring, if you will, to try to stay at the pace of this Spain side. And they knew they were going to get into this earlier on. A good fight off there. This is Shajad Mashayeki, who just checked in. Yeah, Mashad Mashayeki. And then to also get others, if you will. So far, as we see some changes, Mohamed Amini leading Iran with 7 points. A few others here and there for Spain. Nobody on the court right now actually has points. Leader right now, Juancho Hernan Gomez with 6. Back to the play we go. Number 4 down low, knocking it off. Couldn't get the shot in, but it's rebounded by number 30. It's back out towards number 4. The middle left side, now barreling inside in towards the paint area. Left out in towards Amini. Number 3 with the 3 from the right-hand side. That's no good. This is rebounded by number 5. Number 5 for Iran. That being Mashayeki. Amini. Left off again. Vahedi. Getting up towards Amini. 1.5 seconds left in the shot clock. And Amini driving to the bucket is fouled there. Again, he just tried to put up a layup and rather unnecessary for the Spaniard. That being, it looked like number 16, Usman Garuba. Garuba listed as a free agent right now. He was barreling towards Amini. He was trying to get a layup from the right-hand side, and the collision will lead to the Iranian shooting some free throws. 52.7 seconds left in this first quarter, and so far, Iran's held on. Essentially, Iran's held on to the lead here since it was about 9:30 left to go. So, in essence, about 8 to 9 minutes. This is a team that only held on to the lead about 5.5 minutes for this entire tournament, including what was a close game against Cote d'Ivoire. Lost that by 2. Missed the 2 free throws. As here comes Spain on the other side. Alberto Diaz left off again. Back with Diaz, Garuba, and now towards Yui. Yui left off to the middle. His floater up and good. And the sparse Spaniard side. Again, it's pretty late in Indonesia. It's about 10:30 right now. Chance now. Mashayeki. Mashayeki trying to dribble through in towards the arc. Lost it. Now he's got it back. Found in the middle. Mirzai. Mirzai Back again as a shot by Masayeki lofted off. 5 seconds left, and Spain get a late shot off. A chance here from the right wing, no good. That would have given Spain the lead for the first time in the first. Instead, they're down 17-16 as we enter the second. Iran playing well against the reigning champs. And a pretty good day. While they're at break, let me review the stat sheet a little bit here and there. Not too many fouls, a pretty clean first half, if you will. Only one foul, and that was Djurgården. That's it. Spain on the other side got fouls from Diaz, Garuba, Nunez, and Para. Players with the most time so far, Mohamed Amini for Iran with 10 minutes. He's the only guy on the court who's played all minutes so far in this game. The second best for Iran, Behnam Yakchali, and with 8:26. Joao Para also played 8:26. He's the longest lasting member on the Spain side. And allowed with 7:25, Juan Nunez, Juancho, and Willy Hernan Gomez, and Alex Abrines. Again, as I mentioned before, pretty interesting game down the line. Could be something interesting as we're at the end of the first quarter right now. Iran up 17-16 on Spain. And a lot of playing back and forth. Iran bursted out to about a 7-0 run. They were up 15-6. And basically, Spain's responded now with their own run with a 10-2. Now, the question is, after we get back from break, do they go on a run? Do they continue that run? Or do things change come second half? And that's going to be the biggest thing for both sides. Again, Iran with a very physical team. They know how to play at the international level. Spain, of course, a team that definitely knows how to play at the international level. Reigning FIBA World Cup champs, and then also reigning Eurobasket champs as they won that almost in a surprising manner last year. For Spain, they've got a lot of great players coming out from what it seems like a good chunk of what left out the first quarter. So for Spain head coach Sergio Scariolo, just trying to break it up, if you will. So Iran will start off with possession to start off the second quarter. Ball bounces towards the top of the key, and now out towards number 3. Now chance down low. Chance on the fadeaway, no good. It was too short, might have gotten a deflection, as here comes Diaz and Spain the other way. Diaz trying to direct traffic now, about 40 feet out, now about 30. 25-30 as Diaz knocks it out towards the middle. Thinking about the shot there was number 12. Now he decided to take it to the rack down the left-hand side, and it worked. Getting the points and the foul. And then in the other sense, he's almost trying to dunk it. By trying to dunk it, it's actually what caused the foul there. It's a great move down the side there by Santi Aldama. He'll get and 1 coming up. So chances, or rather changes coming. Ahmed Ahadadi checking in for Iran. 30 seconds in, and believe it or not, Spain actually has their first lead of the game. This one is up and good. So a good chance and a good appearance into the game for Santi Aldama, the Memphis Grizzlies man. Now Iran, for all it's worth, is trying to keep scoring points and try to stay with the Spanish side. This one lofted off, 25 out, right inside the arc, bobbling it around. When Haddadi, right wing 3, just dribbled around, might have been taken off there off a goaltend by Aldama. Now the other side for Spain, then a reverse layup, can't go in there by number 10, Victor Claver. And the foul will be called on Haddadi. Again, how about this 3, though? Again, you have to respect the efforts by Masayeki, but from what it seemed like, there might have been goaltending on Aldama. That ball was bouncing around, and Aldama almost willingly swiped it away. Didn't really bang it off the goalpost, so it wasn't inherent goaltending. As the first free throw there by number 10, Claver, is up and good. All points so far in the second quarter belonging to Spain, as we're about a minute 5 into this period. Again, with FIBA games kind of takes like the best of both worlds, right? NBA operates in quarters, NCAA operates in halves. NCAA plays 40 minutes, NBA plays 48 minutes. Basically, they do 10-minute quarters. So you get 40 minutes just like NCAA. Here comes number 5 slithering through for Iran. Again, great work there by number 5, Mashayeki. As here comes Aldama down low. 3, top of the key, no good. Rebounded by Garuba, no good. And here comes Iran the other way, Mahadadi. Haddadi trying to feed it down low, and the rebound, or rather the layup, no good as Garuba blocks it away. Spain the other side. Great passing down the middle. Garuba, though, can't finish it off with a layup down low. Now middle left, inside the paint area, falling to ground. That's in there by Aldama. 23-17, Spain starts to lead. This one ball deflected. As the pass is going forward, ball stays with the Iranians. Again, we talked about Sergio Scariolo for Spain, one of the best international coaches. Started coaching in 1989 as an assistant. Second stint coaching Spain. First one was in 2009 to 2012. Also coaches Virtus Bologna in his home country of Italy. He'll get some talking to from the ref right now. And then on the other side for Iran, Hakan Demir from Turkey took over the squad in 2023. This one's found up and a simple pop up, long 2 from the right wing for number 7. Got a few others. So Navid Rasaivar, who just checked in. Diaz, Garuba, Yui trying to dribble down as Diaz on the edge of the paint area, able to put a floater up and in for 2. Got Chali, Haddadi. Haddadi just lives it off. Back with the Haddadi. Inside the area, now back at the edge of the 3-corner arc. Now chance there. Little pump fake, and it goes there for Jalal Agamiri. Right wing 3 in Iran. Again, at times, pretty not bad. Not bad for a team playing. I mean, they're playing for pride in this game, but they're doing well. Diaz dribbles the ball, bouncing around at 45. Now still Diaz, knocking it around. Back out again. Aldama caught up in the middle. Garuba, top of the key. 3 off the front part of the rim. Rebounded again. Here comes Mashayeki. Rebound there was by Agamiri. And Haddadi down low. Resivar tries to put it up, laying it up. And in so being fouled there. Culprit on that play being Victor Claver. That will be his second foul of the day. Actually, his second or first. The FIBA box score could actually be off. And I think it is. So it's actually playing ahead. So I do respect that. 6:37 left to go in the second quarter. Spain up 25-22. So in other words, they've gotten 4 points more than Iran, but you can also look at it from this perspective. They've only gotten 4 points more than Iran. First free throw is up and missed, juggling around there in the middle. Or rather, pardon me, that was missed. Again, another chance, another day, another dawn, if you will, for Navid Rasevar. Second one, up and good. So Iran cuts the lead to 2. Bouncing the ball forward, number 23 for Spain. Yui. Again for Aldama, top of the key. Now back out on the side. Dario Brizuela, left corner 3. Missed it, juggled it around. Back again. Oh, what a spin move by Aldama to evade traffic. Tried to go with the behind the back pass towards Garuba. In the paint, deflected off by Garuba. Worth an effort in a game like this, but unfortunately did not go in favor of Spain. 25-23. A chance for Iran to tie here. Resevar. Agamira. Inside in the block, down low. Haddadi. Fadeaway 2. He can't channel his inner Dirk Nowitzki there. Rebounded there And back with Spain. Now back again. On towards the right corner. Right corner. Left towards Garuba. Ended up taking the shot, rebounded right to himself, and Garuba, with probably the luckiest thing in the world, just takes it up and lays it in with the right hand. Uh, It's an interesting combo. I don't think Garuba intentionally tried to get a shot, but that might have been the most interesting play I've seen in this game. Probably one of the most interesting things I've seen in a basketball game in general. So a little change there. Coming off a pretty good day for Mashayeki. No points though, no points, but a good. It was an almost 7-minute shift as we see Usman Garuba at the line. First one is up and missed. Here comes Haddadi, hurling it forward like a quarterback. Now down low. A good chance for Yakchali as back out towards Gregorian. Gregorian, kind of a general, field general, if you will, with leading this team. Haddadi, Yakchali. Have the key, packed it in inside the box, and a chance for Haddadi put up and in. Foul called, and again, Iran with a chance to just keep on playing in this game as they convert the two. But Yakchali again, able to find the vision, to find the man Hamed Haddadi as he goes to the line. First one up and good. 38 years old, playing with Sichuan's Blue Whales in China. 27-26, as here comes Yui, Garuba, inside the area, left wing now, over towards Brusuela. Good movement as it's pipped out towards the right corner. Yui for three, that's good! And Spain connects from behind the arc. Halfway through this second quarter, Spain up 30-26, starting to build a consistent lead on the Iranians, who have never beaten Spain in their history. Third time they're meeting at the FIBA World Cup. And Haddadi down low, he missed it. Tried to lay it in with the left hand, didn't work as Garua picks up the rebound and goes the other way. Yui down towards Aldama. Another chance off the wing, and that's good. Right corner cooking for Spain so far. Timeout taken by Iran. That three was taken up and in there by Alex Abrines. Just a change in general. Shows the difference, right? Haddadi misses from 2 feet out. Meanwhile, from 20 and behind the arc, Abrines challenges on the other side. So Iran in a timeout. First timeout of the day. 4:33 left, or rather 4:29 left to go in this first half. Again, what is a stoic Hakan Demir? Iran at a point was up by 9, 15-6, but almost as is the case in March Madness at times, the favorite starts to show up down the side. Ever since then, Spain on what has been a 27-11 run, and since the beginning of the second quarter, what has been a 17-9 run on Iran. Runs work well in basketball, if you know that very well. So things are going quite splendid for Spain. Again, first half or first quarter in general, not what you want, especially for a team trying to repeat. And even the commentators mentioned it themselves that this is a team that's not at 100% right now. They haven't played at 100%. The other thing to note, too, the other game that was going on with Brazil versus Cote d'Ivoire, that was the one other game in this group stage, Group G. That game was played earlier today. I can't tell who won. Nonetheless, we're back out in play. Iran trying to maybe cut down the deficit right now. Taking it forward now, Jagorian. Now towards the right for in 30 for Amini. Amini, Kessel there in the middle. He's able to get out towards Kazemi. Jagorian. Jagorian still dancing around. He's got players all around him. Just fires off a three at the shot clock. Acrobatic effort that went in, but the ref calls it off. He didn't get it off in time. Again, and Hakan Demir, I think, is trying to argue. It's not going to go to the video review here. But again, worth an effort. How about chance there by Peter Jagorian? Excuse me. It's 6:30 in the morning here in Phoenix. My voice is messed up. And now it looks like the ref will go to video review. Again, worth a chance there. What could be a shot? Looks like it will. So, yeah, because Jagorian still had the ball in his hands when the shot clock was at 0. Seems pretty manageable. Right after that, the referees out of the video booth. Shot clock violation. Not a surprise there. And Jagurian going towards his right, and so Spain will take the inbound on the baseline, or rather on the touchline. Now again, down the side, dribbling around. Nunez knocking it around. Three from outside, juggles just out. With a chance there by Aldama. Rebound, though, is up and in by Willie Hernan Gomez. And Bro Cruz's brother is able to put it up and in. And from what it seems like, again, Hernan Gomez able to just reach out with the left hand and just put it up with the right. That too, as he was going to ground. That's a smart move there. Unfortunately, it did not count. The ball stays with Spain, back with Nunez. Save for Brizuela. This is the five. The five you see on the court, the five that starts. Speaking of Brizuela, left corner 3 is fired off target. Now again, back with Iran. Yakchali. Yakchali bouncing the ball around, or rather Amini. Amini, low give and go there, as played down low. Off the wall, and it's good. Peter Jagorian able to find the seam and lay it off on the right byline, off the backboard and in. He'll head to the line to shoot one. How about this layup, too? That's a tough layup mark. That too on the backboard. It hit like kind of the lower right corner, and it's able to find the angle to go in. 327. Jagorian up and in. Not too many free throws by Iran have been made, so that's a healthy surprise there. 3:22 left to go in the second quarter. Spain still up by 4. That's been a consistent lead for them in the second. As Nunez tries to feed down low for Willie. Looked like it got deflected. That's what the Spaniards are calling. Now again, chance again. Dribbled down. Nunez. And towards the side. Bouncing around. Willie tries to lay it up, and he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Mohamed Amini called for the foul. Again, Amini outpowered there by a guy like Willie Hernan Gomez, but it was a Spaniard to just keep on rolling. Spain's look good down the stretch. And again, like, if the question becomes, especially knowing how Spain has played their games and how Iran has played their games, if this ends up being a close margin, I would say maybe within 15 or within 20, you're asking the question of who played better, right? Did Spain just get outmatched by like Iran's side that started to click, or was Spain just not good enough? And the fact that in their first knockout game, they're playing either Latvia or Canada, that I think is another interesting note. Latvia and Spain haven't played in a while. They played Canada in a warm-up going into this tournament and lost in overtime. That too, that was a home game for Spain, played in Granada. They played Granada and they played the U.S. and Malaga lost both of those games as 2-0. 3 seconds on the shot clock. On the left side, I want to bounced off the rim, rebounded all the way back. Still down a Meany and back out towards Yakchali. It seems like Yakchali, sorry. Ball goes out off of Abrines, and it will be an inbound pass for Iran. Timeout taken. 2:33. Again, they need a breather down the side. Spain's playing well. They're playing like Spain. So far, Amini, Yakchali, and Jagorian. Amini leading the charge with 7 points. Yakchali with 3 assists. Jagorian with 3 rebounds. And a pretty good day at the office. And that too, Jagorian with 6 points in general. Like I said, could have put up an acrobatic 3. Actually did, but it ended up being not counted because of shot clock violation. Spain on the other side, Santi Aldama with 5 points. Sergio Yui also with 5. Juancho still leading the way with 6, but he hasn't gotten any points since coming back on the court. So, in other words, he hasn't gotten any points in the second quarter. He hasn't gotten too much. Willie hasn't gotten too much. Abrines has gotten the most minutes, at least amongst the guys out there for Spain. 10 minutes and 28 seconds. For Iran, a little bit of a different story. Yakchali leading the way with 13 minutes 54. So, again, an interesting way on how each coach would use their bench so far. I got John Poor is the only guy for Iran who has not made an appearance in this game. Rudy Fernandez for Spain. Again, Fernandez, a well-known player, captain of this team previously. So he knows how to play. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. A chance driven down the middle, and that one is up and no good. And shot clock violation either way. Again, worth the effort down there for, couldn't tell, maybe Ali Akbari, but nonetheless. You have to give credit, though, for Iran to staying in this game. And the question is we have 2 minutes, 21 seconds left, can they keep this a close deficit? Nunez off towards Juancho. Juancho on the right wing, left off again, back towards Juancho on the left wing this time. Played down low, and that's an up and in there. A little connection between the Hernan Gomez brothers as Willie finished it off. 7-point lead for Spain. It's been one of their largest of the day. Yakchali. Yakchali knocking around Jagorian. Jagorian double teamed, taken back by Juancho, keeps on pressuring. Jagorian on the ground, fighting to keep possession. You got 1.1 seconds left on the shot clock, and looks like it will be a jump ball in favor of Iran from what it seemed like here. How about Juancho and Willie connecting? So ball will stay with Iran. Shot clock goes to 14. Change made as Hamed Ehadadi back on the court. Again, one of the older players, 38, as you'll have number 32, Hassan Ali Akbari, heading to the bench. 1:45 left to go in this first half. Left off towards Ehadadi. And now again, those two going back and forth. Yakchali down low. Finds a chance, finds a layup from the left-hand side. And again, Iran cuts it to 5 points. Spain on the other side, left towards Juancho. Left wing, 3, got it. Perfect as it is there by Juancho, the former Memphis Grizzly. And now the Iran the other way. Jagorian still rattling around. Ehadadi dribbling low. He thought about giving it off. Now gives it off towards the left. Yakchali tried to reverse from the left-hand side. Didn't work as Abrines got the deflection. Will be credited for the block there. Iran, again, trying to stay close with this one. Down 39-31 here with 1:08 left. Yakchali and Ehadadi, again, great connection down the side. 7 seconds left on the shot clock as the inbound pass is taken on the end line. Play back towards Ehadadi, who stands about 30 feet out. Ehadadi back towards Yakchali. Great diagonal pass. Great finish. And one. How about that too? As soon as Yakchali and Haddadi have come onto the court, they've had a great combo. This time, a great backdoor pass and just a great layup down the middle. And again, Alex Abrines knows it on the other side. So he'll go to the free throw line here. Charity Stripe again, starting to work more in Iran's favor. They had some troubles earlier on in this game, but they started to settle in. There's Benam Yakchali, first one up, and good. So 1 of 2 left for Iran. Less than a minute to go. Nunez, Juancho, top of the key, left towards Willie, down low. Willie traveling left-handed hook shot up and in. And Spain responds right back. What can Iran do to try to cut into this lead? Jergorian now, up against Nunez. Jergorian, left off again, back towards the right-hand side. Right-hand side, still edge of the arc, though, if you will. Haddadi up against Willie, able to evade the steal as he pitches it out. As that left corner three or left wing three, no good. Amini tried giving it off again towards Jergorian, who missed the first opportunity, but it was called for a shot clock violation. So 23 seconds left. Shot clock violate, or rather, the shot clock in general turned off, and we'll have a timeout taken by Spain this time. Again, crucial to see how the Spaniards were going to set up their offense to try to go down the stretch. It would be big to have a lead going in that's less of 7 and more of 9 or 10, maybe 11 if they're lucky, and there's a foul. But 23 seconds left. Let's take a look at the stats here. Iran with 12 points in the paint, with 44% from behind the arc. Spain with 22 and 36%. So a little bit of a change, if you will, from what we've seen in those stats earlier on. Iran shooting at 37, or rather 31.6, and Spain 39.6. So a little below average for Spain, well above average for Iran. It's been one of the things that's kept this Iranian team, a young team, a team going through a rebuild, still somewhat in this game. Only down by 7. And how about this? Yamini and Haddadi going back and forth. Yamini and Haddadi, and then Yakchali, probably the best pass of the day. Back door, the 38, 7-foot center, finding it in towards Yakchali. But how about that? Hamed Haddadi's 3 points, 3 assists today. So on assist wise, he's actually surpassed his average, which is 2.5. Points, he's still got some ways to go, which is averaging at 9.5. So 23 seconds left. Shot clock turned off. Big possession here for Spain. Juan Nunez takes it up the court at midcourt. Now in Iran territory, about 40 feet out. Still dancing around. 10 seconds left as he goes up against Gregorian. Still singing around. Now back into the middle. Juancho laying it up as he drives towards the bucket in the paint, puts it up and in. 1 second left. Gregorian lost the ball. He won't even get a shot off as Spain takes a 9-point lead into the locker room on Iran. Again, a lot of chances, a lot of scoring down the stretch. Spain able to go on what is a 27-17 run in the second quarter to get possession, more importantly, the lead back in their favor. I'll take a quick break for half, and then I'll be back for the second half here. Again, thanks for tuning in to my live reacts of the 2023 FIBA Men's World Cup. Welcome back for the second half of this one from Jakarta between Iran and Spain. Spain up 43 to 34 in the first half, and it was a slow start for the defending champs, turned into a more fast-paced second quarter, more in their type of control. Now it's all about trying to really take the lead up. I'm Mihir Sinhasan. Thanks for tuning in. What is late Wednesday night in Jakarta, early Wednesday morning here in Phoenix, about 7:30 here. But again, we're in for a good battle here between these two sides. Again, third time these two have met up at the FIBA World Cup. Most recent in 2019, Spain won by 30. And in their first matchup in 2014, the Spaniards won by 8. Iran has never won in this matchup. We're back underway as the inbound pass was taken, and it's back out again. Chance here for Sergio Yui, as his shot from the right-hand side is put up and no good. It was a 2 there, by the way, if it had it counted. Now chance for Amini, the other side, for Iran. Amini bounces it around, back with Ehadadi. Ehadadi trying to go back door again, this time towards Jurgorian. Jurgorian knocking it around as we have 3 seconds left. Ehadadi with a turnaround shot, and that's put up and in. Very close from the middle right part of that court area. Quite far, actually. I'd probably maybe say like a 15, 20 footer. There's Amini on the other side. Can Iran try to get something going in the beginning of this third quarter? Because then things could change more in their favor. Here comes Amini rattling around, now inside the arc, now battled out again. On the left wing, from the outside, tried feeding it in, didn't work. As back again, this time for Alex Adrines rather. Willie Hernan Gomez down low against Ehadadi. Hernan Gomez trying to leaned his body back to get the shot, didn't work. Nonetheless, it's out towards Santi Aldama. Aldama back towards Yui. Good one-touch offense, but it couldn't result to much for the Spaniards. Amini breaking the defense, now back out on the wing, right wing, if you will. He got some space, decides to pass it down low now, and what was a rough pass underneath there, rather trickling ball towards Kazemi. How about Ehadadi, though? Taking that with full conviction, if you will. Amini's 3 up and in. Just like that, we're back to a 4-point game. You know, it was quite a common thing to say earlier. Now and again. Um, no good. Rebounded there by Willie in the box, or rather in the paint area. Can't do much. Again, Hakan Demir trying to get his players back and loaded for this one. Already a couple minutes, 2 minutes and 8 seconds into the second half. Spain up 43 to 39. Ball knocked around, back to the top of the key, about 30, 35 out for Nunez. Now towards Yui, right wing 3, juggled out of the rim. Haddadi there with the rebound as it's back out again, rather forward, if you will, for Iran. Dribbling around we go, Jagorian into some space. Now knocks it into the arc, rattles out, left wing 3, no good. How about this? Now the other way. Aldama, wide open 3. Wide open 3 is up and in. This was Albrines right there who got it. 6 points on the day so far. Pretty good. To my knowledge, haven't seen anybody really hit double digits as this drive is going to lead to a foul there. And worthy chance, but can't really convert there. Amini going up there. And Abrines, who just got the 3-pointer, will be called there for the foul. How about that? And then Abrines on the other side, banking it in, absolutely banking it in for the 3-pointer. Abrines, one of the 4 FC Barcelona players on the squad, as Amini gets his first free throw up and in. A very interesting dispatch between these two sides. Of course, Spain, you got a lot of them playing in La Liga with Real Madrid, FC Barcelona, Unicaja, Valencia, even like some good European squads, and a lot of them have NBA experience. Iran, on the other side, you have these teams playing in different sort of leagues. Maybe not Europe, maybe not China, known for being quite best, kind of second or third best to the NBA in the United States, as Aldama finds a lane and he's able to loft it in for two. So here comes Iran on the other side. What can they do? Masayekri and Haddadi. I got him down low on the end line. Haddadi lofted in. Two jumpers good. No foul called. Now again, down for Spain, Willie Hernan Gomez, Nunez. Nunez hurtling around, passes it out towards the top of the key. Now it's towards the outside again. Edge of the box, or rather edge of the court, has been kind of the key as a back pass there by Nunez, able to be saved there before it went to the back court. But 3 seconds left, long three laid off, and that won't go. Rebounded there by Aldama. Kept in play. They still got 10 seconds left of the shot clock. Aldama thought about the three, finds a lane to split. Looked like a meanie, and he's able to find the lane down the middle, and another good chance. B lines have worked well for Spain when it comes to going to the bucket today. Got Chali bouncing around. Haddadi on the right wing, left off again. Yakchali three, no good. Rebounded again, this time by Aldama. Almost halfway through this third quarter, and scoreline very similar to what it was. As there was a foul call, Yui went flying there off of Yakchali. Again, great play so far by Spain as we get a replay here. Just a great fake down the middle. And then El Haddadi again is getting his long range twos really good. That was a good jumper down the side. Had a good turnaround shot from about, if you will, 15, 20 feet out earlier in this one. Now right wing, Yui with the three. Bouncing up on the back iron. No good. Now again, other side, Mashayeki. Dribbling the ball around, 5 minutes left to go as he lays it off here towards Vahedi. Vahedi, Haddadi. Oh, he's able to elude the traffic. Haddadi into the court. Corner three from the left. No good there by Vahedi. It looked like there might have been a tussle there in the middle. Abrines, the culprit there. Another foul on Abrines so far. In terms of his fouls today, that being his third. Still got two there. As the Iranians starting to show frustration. That includes number 8, Banam Yakchali. 7 points down. And again, you figure Iran's got to do something down the stretch to get back in this game. Here comes Vahedi. Lofted out towards the right. Was on the right wing. Now dribbling around inside the court area. Just firing it off. Not the best chance there for Iran. They still got about 4 seconds left. Now on the other side, Abrines, wide open three, no good. But the put away is there by Aldama. You're on the other side. Vahedi, Haddadi. Left off again. Double team back towards Haddadi, who feeds it in. Agamiri, wide open. Will slam it home. So on to get once again, Spain, right up midcourt. Now getting towards that area. Wide open lane there for number 24, that being Juan Nunez. Absolutely almost destroyed it. Iran did not even get a chance up there. As here comes Iran the other way. Speaking of which, Vahedi, Haddadi. Oh, it's a good backdoor find there, but cannot put it up there. Mashayeki. But how about this too? Haddadi almost playing mastermind there again. One of the wisest players, if you will. Maybe not wise, but oldest players on the court at 38 years old. Again, the other one there from either side, Rudy Fernandez for Spain, who is on the bench. Only player who has not made an appearance in today's game. For Spain, that is. For Iran, it's Agajanpour. Second one, up and good. So 54 to 47. Both free throws made there for Mashayeki. Top of the key. Spain trying to do some pretty good work there as they go on to the second round. Either Latvia or Canada stands in their near future. Either way, both of those games will be on Sunday. Sunday. So they've got some chance to rest before what should be an interesting matchup. Latvia, the Cinderellas. Canada, again, very solid side led by Shai Gilgis Alexander. As here comes Mashayeki in Iran. Left off towards Vahedi. Outside of the wing, on the right wing. And again, Dadi lost the ball. Looked like it was last deflected off Spain, so possession stays with the Iranians. 3:09 left to go in this third quarter. So we'll see a change made for Iran, that being one of them at least. Banam Yakchali. Yakchali's put up a big shift today, 21 minutes and 20 seconds. The only guy with as much of a shift as him, Mohamed Amini. Amini, who is now off, I mind you. Vahedi, 4 seconds left. Dadi, right wing three, too short. Just glanced off the rim. Rebound put up, though, by Agamiri, but it's rebounded there. Here comes Diaz the other way. Fresh off him checking in. And now again, inside the area, left off. Left corner, thought about the three. Finding inside, right into the middle. Willie lost the ball, goes out again. Now again, Aldama lost the ball. 2-on-1, fast break here for Iran. Great pick by Diaz, although it looked like it touched off his foot. That was a great pick there. He was the only guy standing. Otherwise, it looked like it was Vahedi and Ehadadi going the other way. Again, we got Agamiri. That was another block there by Aldama. 2 blocks on the day for him. In general, that's 5 blocks on the day for Spain. Haddadi heads to the bench. 2:40 left to go in the third quarter. Vahedi. Oh, he's dribbling through. He got past 3 Spanish players on his way to the bucket. Again, a great diagonal run, if you will, from that right wing down towards the bucket, right in center. Garuba, Juancho, Yui, back with Garuba, who stands right at the edge. Yui again, top of the key, and back towards Juancho. He finds a way in, and he lost the ball there. Foul called. It looked like you got a few Iranians in the middle. Mirzai, Mashayeki, to name a few. 56-49, Spain leads. Trying to get that. They have yet to get a double-digit lead in this game today, which is kind of a testament to how Iran has played down the stretch. There's been a lot of close games in this FIBA Men's World Cup, even in some other big ones like the United States, only beating New Zealand by 27 as Juancho's first free throw is up and good. Not to mention the surprises we've seen. I mean, France, one of the favorites, France, who I believe, if I'm not mistaken, made the final of the Olympics just a couple years ago, out in the first round, out on the group stage. Second free throw up and no good off the front iron. Again, Mashayeki, Agamiri. Now again, drawn the middle. Agamiri, left wing three, wide open. And it's off the front iron again. Those are the types of opportunities that Iran needs to convert if they want to do something. Juancho again. On the right wing. Now going down low to the elbow. Diaz. Juancho. First time pass, Garuba. Spinning around, Garuba. Finishing there from the right-hand side. And there you go, just as I was mentioning earlier. First double-digit lead of the day for Spain. Here comes Iran, the other side. 1:30 left to go in this third quarter. And as I mentioned, Spain up 59-49. Vahedi on the left wing, trying to cut towards the elbow. Was fouled there. Can't tell who it was. It looked like it was Yui, possibly. So, foul was on the floor, so it will be a jump ball for Iran. Again, Yui with a great shift so far. Played a good time in this third quarter. That included starting off this third quarter as we'll see Dario Brizuela back on the court. Iran will take the rebound about 25 feet out. Will be 14 left on the shot clock, courtesy of how it would work with a rebound. At half court with Vahedi. 7 seconds left. Vahedi at the top of the key, up against Juancho. Vahedi fires off a three that rattles out. And now it's going the other way. Juancho, wide open, slams it down. 101 left to go, and now Spain is really cooking. Easy fast break, too. Juancho was the one guarding Vahedi, got the open space when he realized he couldn't get it, and that's what leads to the easy slam. Great work there by Spain. Great work there by Juancho Hernan Gomez. And again, a timeout for the Iran head coach Hakan Demir. As I mentioned before, we talked about it, took over this year. Didn't really get a chance to go in depth with his coaching career. It started in 1999 as an assistant at Efes Pilsen in his home country of Turkey. Coaching Iran is the 13th stop on this journey. First non-Iranian to manage this team since Dirk Bauerman, the German, from 2015 to 2017. With that, let's take a look at the stats in this one. Again, close game down the stretch, which, I mean, I seem repetitive when I say that, but it's kind of true, though. It's kind of true to how Spain has played. It's kind of true to how Iran has played. In terms of points, Juancho now with 14, Aldama with 11. Those are your only Spaniards right now in double digits. For Iran, your only guy in double digits is Mohamed Amini with 12. Again, pretty good day for him. 2 for 2 from behind the arc. And that's been kind of one of the reasons why Iran's been able to stay with it well above average when it comes to those kinds of points. But it also comes down to points in paint and all that stuff. Points off the bench, yes. Which, in those regards, Spain dominates. Points in paints 44 to 26. Points from the bench 48 to 29. Back away we go. Less than a minute left. Vahedi, he found the seam there on the right-hand side. Far right side, off the elbow. He's able to do well. Fresh off running down the baseline. Diaz out towards his man there. That one jiggled out. Foul is going to be called. Rebound was grabbed there by Mirzai. And it looked like in grabbing the rebound, he got into a little bit of trouble. Or rather, it was Spain, Garuba. Garuba specifically, yes. Mirzai able to get the rebound, though. It would be a good opportunity. Again, not to mention what the commentators are saying, but you also think about foul trouble. Nobody is on the chopping block yet right now. Few at 3, especially for Spain. Alex Abrines at 3, Juancho at 3. Garuba just got his second. First free throw is up and no good for Mizai. Second one will be the case. So one more possession, if you will, most likely for Spain as Diaz takes it up from the left-hand side. Now it again. Towards the top of the key now. Garuba out again towards Brizuela. Brizuela bounce passed over towards Juancho, and it looked like it was stopped, ball went out of play. So 21.7 seconds left, and now it's a chance for Iran. Again, we talked about this with Spain. They were the ones that made it a 9-point lead going into half when it was 7. Now Iran with a chance to make it 7, maybe 6. Oh, it was a nasty collision there by Haiti. And it looked like the ref is going to call it there on Brizuela, actually for kicking the ball, not even for pushing Vahedi. And the other thing, too, is that Vahedi was trying to take that up court and to avoid a backcourt violation. Nonetheless, Agamiri, who got the target of that, he tipped it back with Spain. Can they build onto the lead here? Brizuela knocking around Diaz. Corner, no 3. 3 seconds left, though. Brizuela, top of the key 3, and he hits it to convert. And with that as the buzzer sounds, Spain takes a 64 to 52 lead on Iran. And how about that? Dario Brizuela, fresh off coming off the bench, and with that, he gets his first 3 points of the day. The Spain reigning champs starting to cook here as we head towards the fourth quarter. I'll take a quick break, and I'll be back very soon. Quick break as we're back for the fourth quarter. For 9:46 left. Not too many changes for Iran. Still keeping some of those key players, including Amiri and also you got Amini there, and then you got Vahedi. Vahedi with a pretty good third quarter as well, at least when it comes to distributing and controlling the ball. Same for Spain, trying to keep those key players out there. As Diaz plays it off again. It was towards, looked like it might be Garub. Meanwhile, here's Garuba. Right corner three. Good chance. Good finish. Just like that. Victor Claver with his first three of the day. Again, not too many times I've called his name. Just a little bit over 10 minutes in terms of playing time. So now Iran, as the commentators mentioned, they've got to find a way to show up in these moments. As here comes a nice dribble. There's a nifty move by Agamiri. That fell short. The rebound was grabbed there by Mirzai, and that was played out. Looked like ball might stay with Iran, and with their captain, that being number 15, Hamad El Haddadi on the bench. How does this team go about controlling the offense? Especially in a moment like this, you've got 9 minutes left in the entirety of this campaign, you think about, of this 2023 Men's World Cup. There's a lot on the line. There's a lot on the line for this team on how they want to act. How do they want to present themselves, especially against a team like Spain, arguably their toughest test. And this is a team that, mind you, lost by about 40 to Brazil, who lost by 18 to Spain. So overall, not too bad. 2.9 seconds left. Ball will stay with Iran. They'll get this on the baseline for an inbound pass. Change made as you'll have Jugorian heading back on. You'll have Vahedi. Jugorian got a good rest in the third quarter after playing a good chunk of the first. As Mirzai's first free throw is up and good. Maysam Mirzai. Good looking guy when it comes to how it is. 2 points, 3 rebounds, average of 0.5 assists. So, again, known for being a bench player. Had 4 points against Cote d'Ivoire. By the way, that second free throw was made. So 67-54. Here comes Diaz. Diaz circling around back with Garuba. And now again, a good screen. Knocked out towards the baseline towards Diaz. Garuba hustling and bustling down. Down on the court, mind you, finds Diaz. Diaz puts it up from the right elbow and he makes it. Again, how about that for Spain? Doesn't matter if you're on the floor, doesn't matter if you're in the air. You're making passes, you're making plays. Foul called there for Diaz as it was Jurgorian trying to take this up court. Yeah, it looked like Diaz might have had a chance, but it looked like he set his feet there. How about Garuba, too? On the ground, laying it off, and Diaz does the rest. Yeah, two guys that play in La Liga. Diaz playing with Unicaja, and Garuba, free agent right now, but he's played a lot as well. Amini, left wing three, got it. 8 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter as Diaz bounces it around. Now going towards Juancho, back towards Diaz. Diaz, Garuba. Garuba with the seam, trying to go forward. He lost it once again on the ground as he plays it back this time instead of towards the wing. As here comes Brizuela, trying to circle around the globe. Back with Hernan Gomez. Shot clock fires off, but Hernan Gomez gets the three in right before the buzzer sounds. How about that, too, by Juancho Hernan Gomez? Left out of his hands with about 0.2 seconds left on the shot clock. Great play. You're on the other side. Mirzai in the middle, blocked by Garuba. Can Spain try to build onto this lead? Can they get some momentum? Brizuela to Garuba as he was trying to get a shot off that was left away. Ball was kicked. It looked like it will be possession going in favor of Iran. The kick will be on the Spaniard. As you'll see, Haddadi heading back onto the court. 7-10 left to go in this fourth quarter for both sides. And like I said, for Iran, team that's done pretty well otherwise. You had Brazil and Cote d'Ivoire. I would presumably think that Brazil won that matchup. So Spain would have to win this in order to face the second, which is actually Canada. So it's not like they're going to get an easy matchup. They're not. And on Gomez Garuba on the left wing side, fed back in towards Hernan Gomez, and he'll slot it home. Juancho now with 19 points on the day. We haven't seen much of Willie. Juancho with 17 minutes, Willie with 19. Willie playing a much more reserved role, if you will. Now again, a chance. Amini, three from the right wing, no good. Rebound, bobbled, but eventually obtained there by Juancho. Diaz going forward. Able to get past Amini. Amini with the poke to get towards Ehadadi, who plays it forward back towards Amini, and that's blocked by Juancho, but the ref will call goaltending. And Juancho with a good chance, but it seemed a little too far that he was just knocking it off the backboard. Nothing really that flashy there from the Spaniard. 74 74-59, not 69. Not that close of a game, but it's still a relatively close game. Closer than I expected, closer than a lot of people expected, as Demir will take another timeout. Again, Spain with good chance. They got endurance. They got stretches going forward. It's just been slow growth, in my opinion. It hasn't been that big. Iran was up at the end of this first quarter. They won that first quarter. But then it was Spain taking that lead. They were up by 9. They were up by 12 at the end of the third. Now they're up by 15, right? Slowly but surely, Spain has a way to try to control the effect of this. How about this stat line for today? 27 assists, 9 turnovers. So Iran actually turned the ball over less, which is actually a good sign. But it's just that Spain is Spain. They understand how to be in those spots. They understand how to be well in terms of field goal percentage. They understand how to do all those things. Just to look at that stuff, field goal percentage. Iran, 38% in general. Spain, 56. That's pretty, I mean, that's basically, to some extent, how a basketball game is won. You think about it, too. It also kind of reflects how both these teams have done in the past. Iran averaging 39% from the field, going 38 today. Spain averaging 52, going 56 today. So again, kind of the telling time that Iran playing relatively average, maybe a little above average, and then Spain on the other side playing well above average. So that's a good sign, though. That's a good sign for a Spain team because they could probably try to grow a little bit more. But it also shows maybe this is a little too high, right? This is their high, which again, in a game like when you're playing Canada or you're playing Latvia, may not be the case. So 76-59, it was, I believe, Juancho with a shot. Juancho or Willie? I think it might have been. Actually, it might have been Willie. 8 seconds left. Back in. Haddadi. 3 seconds left. Top of the key. 3. No good. Short. Diaz going forward. Diaz still knocking the ball around on the right wing. Played off there. And on Gomez. Fake the 3. Gives it off towards Willie. No good. Juancho with the rebound. That's knocked away there. A good knockaway. As here comes Iran. The other side. It was actually Kazemi who got the knockaway. He feeds it in. And that's put up for 2. Amini. Again, Amini with 19 points on the day. As we have reached the halfway point, long 3 by Hernan Gomez is falling short. Again, Amini out towards the right. Amini and Haddadi at the charity stripe. And Haddadi will just lay it up for 2. No good. Unable to get those 2 floaters that have worked kind of well at times, but missed on others. Meanwhile, good backdoor right in the middle for Juancho Hernan Gomez. Again, a good chance, great chances so far, and Juancho above 21 points today. Iran, the other side, Jagorian rather. Amini, rattling around, still not inside the arc. Iran can attempt to play there right now. Now Amini finds a seam down the baseline, and that's good. Or rather, it was Yakchali, I should say. So Yakchali playing 8, Amini playing 6. 6 and 8, kind of, Meanwhile, shot just laid up there on the run. Can't tell who it was. Brizuela. I would can or rather Haddadi. Haddadi can't find. That would have been something though. Again, great find. So here comes Spain again, down low for Willie Diaz. Diaz dribbling around, knocked again towards the edge, back again, and again Willie called for the foul. How about those passes though? How about those passes in general by Spain? 328. It's made for a pretty. I mean, at times a slow start, but afterwards, Spain has started to do well. That's the kind of leverage they have as a favorite in this game, though, right? And I feel like that has something to do with it. Nunez, 30 feet out, now leads it off. 3 there, no good. Couldn't tell who it was. Maybe Aldama. Aldama just checked in, so maybe a chance for him to show his caliber as Joel Para also checking in as well. A little shy of 12 minutes, 2 fouls today. 3:13 left to go in this fourth quarter. Spain on their way to victory as it is right now. Iran would need kind of a monumental comeback as we'll see another change into the game. Gregorian off and heading in is Kazemi. Now from the left-hand side, and I want middle left-hand side, put up and in there. Great work there by Agamiri. 3 minutes left. What can Spain do to try to get an exclamation point in this one? Top of the key for Willie. Brizuela. Brizuela back towards Willie. Great find in the paint. And Willie underneath the basket puts it up and in. 20 seconds left. Here comes Iran on the other side. Bouncing around, dribbling around there, Jagorian. Haddadi. Haddadi back towards bucket. Down towards Amini. Amini knocking it around from the middle left side. Elbow there, if you will. 3 seconds left. Just fired up from distance. That one's no good. Fight for the rebound there. Looked like it was Amini, but it was one there. Nunez and crew able to control possession back in favor of Spain. So sub coming in. Agamidi will head towards the bench. Spain doing quite well for themselves as we now have 2:16 left to go in this fourth quarter. Another great find down low as is back out. Joel Para, who's just checked in. Willie again. Willie, fresh off a bounce and a fun two. Fundamental two. Just absolutely physical there on Aga Janpur, who also just checked in. First time we've seen Aga Janpur in the game today. And again, it goes in favor of Willie Hernan Gomez, who, again, you could say is probably, I mean, if you're using an NBA mindset, the lesser known of the Hernan Gomez brothers. Of course, Juancho, known for playing with Memphis, played Bo Cruz. Got a pretty good, he's got a pretty good grouping there. What's that name of the movie again? Hustle. I think it's Hustle, right? One where he's with, yeah, Hustle. Good movie, though. Good movie, in my opinion. 2:09 left. Back with the Iranians we go. This one taken up. That was lost again. 2-on-1 here. Lofted up towards Garuba. Can't slam it down, but he gets his right paw on it to steer it towards a bucket. Janpur. Amini. Amini traveling on Para. Not traveling in general, but just going forward towards the bucket. Amini. Amini knocking it around. Garuba with tight coverage. 3 seconds left in the shot clock. Amini's got to get it off. He puts it up from the top of the key, That's no good. No shot clock violation. It's back towards Spain the other way. Well, for a while, is Amini able to get it back fresh off the steal. Mashayeki still able to control the ball. About 117 left as Iran once again bounced out of the World Cup at the group stage. Unable to pick up a win this time. Haddadi, good find in towards Makayeshi. Great ball movement as back towards Haddadi. Gets off a three right with the second left of the shot clock, and it's no good. Back again with Spain the other side. Wide open left corner three, no good by Par. Rebound up and no good there by Aldama. And now 45 seconds left, and Iran can pretty much call it as it is. Haddadi looks like he picked up a knock, trying to work out what appears to be his right ankle. So he'll head over to the bench. But how about that too? Ahmed Haddadi. Again, 20 minutes a day, and again, a great career. 38. He's played in a bunch of these men's World Cups, so he knows what it's like to be in that sort of position, to be in that position with Iran, both at FIBA, both with Asian Cups, both in the Olympics, all that stuff. As this one by Makayeshi is rather Makayaki, as it's airballed to the left of the basket. 28.8 seconds left. Probably got one more possession before the shot clock is turned off. Nunez up against Makayeshi, going out towards the left, fed in and intercepted. He's trying to find Garuba, as here comes Yakchali. Right three, Agajanpur can't put it up, and rebound unable to be grabbed there by Yakchali. 3 seconds left, ball will be bounced, and that's it for the group stage. That's it for this match. Spain beats Iran 85-65. Again, a great showing for Iran, who actually was up for a majority of that first quarter, actually like a good 9 minutes or so. But afterwards, it was all Spain. They knew what to do in the moment. They knew how to show up on the big stage, and they did so today. Juancho Hernan Gomez with 21 points, and in second was his brother Willie with 16. Santiago Aldama with 11 points today for the reigning champs. And then Iran on the other side, led by Mohamed Amini with 19 and Behnam Yakchali with 12. So with the win, Spain will top out Group G. They will be playing Canada on Sunday. So a rematch of that final tune-up game before this men's World Cup in the Asia Pacific era. So again, great chances, a great showing down the line. Should be very good once we get to that chance. Final score from Jakarta, Indonesia: Spain 85 and Iran 65. I'm Mihir Sinhasan. Thanks for tuning in to my live reacts of the 2023 FIBA Men's World Cup. I will probably be back on Sunday to call that Spain versus Canada game. But for now, so long, have a great day, and stay safe.